Going on, guys, let's look at this problem right here. The first question is asking, using straight line depreciation, what is the book value after 5 years for an asset costing $200,000 that has a salvage value of $50,000 after 10 years? What is the depreciation charge in 6th year? Okay, now let's see how to calculate this one. First, A part, BV5, and they have mentioned that 5 years of an asset costing 200,000. Okay, that means we put 200,000 right here minus 5 years. So 200,000 minus 50,000. 200,000 minus 50,000 divided by after 10 years. So we divide by 10 and find the value. And if you calculate this one, you're going to get 125,000. And that's the answer for the first one. The second one is asking, what is the depreciation charge in 6th year? So DC depreciation charge in 6th year is basically 200,000. 200,000, that is for 5 years. So 6th year we calculated, in 5th year it's this one 125,000. So minus not 125,000, it's 50,000 after 10 years. So we just have to subtract that one here. 50,000 after 10 years divided by 10, and that's going to give us 15,000. And that's depreciation charge. Now let's look at the B part. The B part is asking, using decline balance depreciation with D is equal to 15%, what is the book value after 4 years for an asset costing 250,000? What is the depreciation charge in the 5th year? Okay, BV for 250,000, 1 minus the depreciation percentage is 15%, so 0.15 power 4 year, so power 4, that's equal to 250,000 times 0.85 power 4, and that gives us 130,501.56. Then depreciation charge is BV4 times 0.15, that is 130,501.56, 0.15, and that's equivalent to 19,575.23. Okay, let's look at the C part. C part is asking, what is the depreciation rate using declining balance for an asset costing 250,000 and having a salvage value of 20,000 after 10 years? So to calculate that, D is equal to 1 minus 20,000 after 10 years. So 20,000 right here divided by 250, costing 250,000. 250,000 right here. And for 10 years, after 10 years, so 1 over 10 right here in the power. And if you calculate this one, you will get 0.2232, and that's equal to 22.32%. And that's the answer for the first question. Now let's look at the second part. A machine cost 500,000 and has planned life of 30 years with a salvage value of 50,000. At the end of 20 years, using straight line depreciation, what's depreciation rate will result in the same book values for both declining balance and straight line methods at the end of year 20. To find this one out, there's a formula P1 minus D power n, and that's equivalent to P minus N, P minus S over N. Here D is what we are trying to find. D is the percentage, but depreciation rate, that's the D, and P is the principal amount, and N is the years, number of years. And let's go ahead and plug all the values. P is principal amount 500,000 right here, and then 1 minus d power 20 years, that would at the end of 20 years, that would you are trying to find 20, and 500,000 minus 20 times 500,000 minus, what is the salvage value? That is 50,000. 50,000 divided by, has life of 30 years, so divided by 30. And if you calculate this one, you are going to get 1 minus d is equal to 0.9552. Therefore, d is equal to 4.48%. That's the answer for the second question. And the third question is asking, a truck for hauling coal has an estimated net cost of $55,000 and is expected to give service for 250,000 miles, resulting in a 5,000 salvage value. Compute the allowed depreciation amount for a truck usage of 30,000 miles. Now to calculate this one, 30,000 miles divided by 250, service expected to give a service for 250,000 miles, 250,000, okay, multiplies by 55,000, net cost of 55,000, 55,000 minus 5,000, that's equal to $60,000. Okay, that's it for the third problem. Now let's go ahead and do the fourth problem. The fourth problem is asking, based on the following cash flow diagram, compute the equivalent value of this cash flow at n is equal to 5 years using I is equal to 10% annually. Now to find this one out, F5, to find this one out, here 2000, and that is 0th year, so 5 minus 0, that's going to be 5 right here. 1 plus, at that time we have 10% each time, so 0.1 in decimal, and 5 minus 0, that is 5, plus, if it's upside it's plus 1000 times 1 plus 0.1, and 5 minus 2, that is 3, and the third one is downside, so negative 2000 times 1 plus 0.1, 5 minus 3, that's 2. Then the last one is upside, 3000, and that one, here it is after 5, so we have to divide by 1 plus 0.1, 6 minus 5, that is 1. Okay, actually 5 minus 6, that's negative 1, that's why we divide. Okay, that's in the denominator. And if you calculate this one, you will get let's calculate each of them. The first one gives us 3221.02 plus 1331.00 minus 2420.00 plus 2727.27. Totally, if we calculate, this is going to give us 4859.29, and that is F5. And that's how we do that. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Thanks for watching. And if you are trying to learn engineering economics, there are a bunch of videos in my playlist. I hope you guys watch that too. And don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.